years of age out of the Dominican Republic. Through 10 games this year, had a 6.5 ERA, but since mid-May, he's been what he's always been, and that is reliable, a 3.30 ERA since.
He's one of those guys, he's always going to post, and as you mentioned, reliable is about the best word you can use to describe Castillo.
Whose nickname is La Piedra, the Rock. In his 5th season with the Mariners, traded over there at the deadline from the Reds, and has been top 5 in ERA, top 5 in innings pitched since coming over. Loves that high 4-seam.
Yeah, you see he pitches north and south, and that 4-seam sits at the top of the zone. Slider, sinker, changeup. But again, it's sort of the pitching version, not quite the extreme Cal Raleigh offense. This man right here on the pitching side, he was great last year. One of the best.
Ohtani, who's hitting just .224 this month, takes it down and in, 2-2. He's homered against Castillo before. Dave Roberts is saying he thought Shohei was exhausted at the end of the trip, and he said, I think pretty much everybody was exhausted at the end of that trip with the 8-3 loss to the Mets on Sunday. That's driven in the air to deep center field, and that is a glorious bomb from Shohei Ohtani. I think the day off did him well. 23rd for Ohtani, and the Dodgers strike first. Got to be looking at this lineup saying, oh boy. First time through, left-handers 4 for 6. That includes Ohtani's home run. High fastball. Performance Spotlight sponsored by your Southern California Nissan dealers. 10th leadoff home run this season, 28th in his 3 years with the Dodgers, and really it's 2 years hitting leadoff. Tied for second all time. And ahead 2-0. Think about what that does for a starting pitcher going to bed the night before, the psychology of the day leading up to the start, knowing that the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out how to face him.
Well, there's no easing into the game, right? If you are not ready to go from pitch number 1, you could find yourself behind 1-0.
It didn't used to be that way. It didn't used to be that leadoff hitters would be the guys that would take it deep. They're going to put them on intentionally here. It used to be those were the speedsters. You wanted to keep them off of the base so they didn't wreak havoc stealing bases. But more and more recent years, you see power hitters at the top of the lineup.
Well, it also goes to who do you want to get the
Ohtani coming up and nowhere to put him. Blasted a home run his first time up and then walked intentionally. High strike.
This is that slider in the first inning, and Shohei knew the minute he hit it, it was gone. So did Julio Rodriguez in center field.
Same spot, chase this time, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, just as Teo got a whole host of sliders, I think that's the last thing Shohei's going to see. So far, sinker and a 4-seamer. You've got to continue to go hard away here.
Ohtani flips a change into center field, a base hit. Edmonds in to score. Tucker stops. I have no idea why. He was given the wave the whole time, and it stays tied.
So kind of crazy. He goes 2 hard fastballs up and away, and then tries to throw a changeup, and Shohei just kind of slices that thing and flips it out to center field. And you mentioned Tucker, he grounded, and then yeah, Dino's sending him, and
times in this game, a home run, a single, an intentional walk. And he's knocked in 2. Ohtani's faced Spire twice, and he's homered against him. Here comes to the 1-1. Ohtani. It's a big bounce at his second. Young will throw him out. 2 away.
Rush swinging the bat a little bit. 105 miles an hour off the bat.
For his 3rd hit of the ball game, here comes Ohtani. First pitch, poked foul. Led off the game with his 23rd.
That was a slider, and again, that's Munoz. That's a pitch he likes to throw a lot. And I'm not messing around with that. If Shohei's going to beat me, he's going to beat me on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Base hit right center field. Hits so hard that it splits the gap. Rushing's given the wave. It squirts away. Ohtani just now sees it and advances to 3rd. Wow, 7-6 just like that. And the tying run is 90 feet away.
Total of 3 pitches, his game is completely turned around. Rushing ends up on first base, and then Shohei gets us.